Russia strengthens the northern front, new bases on the border with Finland. This is how Moscow puts pressure on NATO. Russia is accelerating the strengthening of its military presence along the border with Finland, in a move that increasingly appears to be a deliberate strategy of pressure on NATO. The construction of new infrastructures and the reactivation of installations abandoned in Soviet times indicate a clear change in military posture on the northern front of the Atlantic Alliance. According to satellite images published by the Finnish national broadcaster Yle, between June 2024 and October 2025, Moscow started major work at the Rybka military base, in Petrozavodsk in the Republic of Karelia, about 175 kilometers from the Finnish border. It is an area that, after being largely abandoned since the early 2000s, is now destined to host the 44th Army Corps of the Leningrad Military District. The base already has a large air infrastructure and equipment depots, making it a strategic hub for large-scale operations. At the same time, new satellite images from May and August 2025 show the construction of a real military city in Kandalaksha, Murmansk Oblast, about 115 kilometers from the border with Finland. The settlement is intended for the Lupchasavino garrison, which was launched in the winter of 2024 to 2025 to support a new artillery brigade and an engineer brigade. Again, the expansion of infrastructure signals long-term planning. Analysts from the Institute for the Study of War had already reported the expansion of other Russian military facilities along the Finnish border. A framework that is part of the broader reorganization of the Russian armed forces. In 2024, Moscow has in fact dismantled the Western Military District, dividing it into the new military districts of Leningrad and Moscow, a choice that aims to strengthen the strategic command on the northern front and improve the ability to respond to NATO. The creation of the 44th Army Corps in the same year must be read in the same key. This is not just an administrative adjustment, but a political military signal addressed directly to the Atlantic Alliance, which Finland joined in 2023. To make the intimidating nature of this strategy even more explicit are the statements of leading members of the Kremlin. President Vladimir Putin and other Russian officials have repeatedly threatened Helsinki, using rhetoric similar to that used to justify the invasion of Ukraine. A language that, combined with the facts on the ground, suggests that the military buildup on the Finnish border is not only defensive, but part of a broader maneuver of deterrence and pressure against NATO.